Hi everyone, and welcome to Massey's World Passion Part 2. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? Last session we talked about how some people find their passion early on in life, and they're sure that their passion would bring them security and a lot of job opportunities in the future. So, good for them. They're lucky and they're good to go. But if you have a passion that you think might lead to a non-conventional career path in the future, or there is too much rivalry in that field, there are so many talented people already doing it or have done it, or the odds of you making money off of it are very low. In the best case scenario, you make a hobby out of it and you think to yourself, that'll do. But we are talking about the passions that are more than just a hobby to you. Repeat after me. Conventional. 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 Very good. It's not con, it's con. And it's conventional. Conventional. When something is ordinary, normal, or traditional, we say it's conventional. The opposite of conventional is non-conventional or unconventional. For example, you are the kind of person who likes to experiment with new recipes and cook something new every once in a while, but your family don't like to change the food that they're already familiar with. They grew up eating those foods and they're okay with it. They don't want to change it. So you can say, my family like the conventional cooking methods, or my family like the conventional dishes. You know Lady Gaga? She has an unconventional, bold fashion style. You may suddenly decide to change your job, your conventional 9 to 5 job, to a non-conventional job, like becoming a freelance travel writer. Repeat after me. Rivalry. R, v, l. Rivalry. Now faster. Rivalry. Rivalry. Very good. When two or more people compete with each other to be the best or to win, we say there is a rivalry between them. When they are two people, we say there is a rivalry between them. And when they are more than two, we say there is a rivalry among them. Next time you're talking about football in English, you can say the rivalry between these two teams is intense. Or when you're talking about your childhood, you can say there was always a healthy, light-hearted rivalry between my siblings and me. Saying these words right after each other could be a bit challenging, so try to repeat after me. Say l, l. Now r, r. A healthy, light-hearted rivalry. Too many L's and R's. A healthy, light-hearted rivalry. Very good. The odds of something happening. I love this phrase because if you are able to use this in a conversation, it shows that you know English, you understand English. It's good. It's high level for me. The odds of something happening means the chances of something happening. How high or how low the odds or chances or probability of something happening is. For example, your friend wins the lottery and you say, congratulations, what are the odds of that happening? What are the odds of that happening? Because this is not something that happens every day or usually or to everyone, of course. So, what are the odds of that happening? Or you can just say, what are the odds? What are the odds? In the TV show Friends, there is a scene that they are playing a game. They spin the bottle, and the top and the bottom of the bottle points at two people, and these two people should kiss. So Ross's girlfriend and Joey happen to kiss 2 times in a row. So when it's about to happen for the third time, Ross gets angry and stops it. But everyone yells, what are the odds? What are the odds? Repeat after me. What? What are the odds of that happening? So faster. What are the odds of that happening? What are? Instead of saying what are, we say what are. What are? What are the odds of that happening? So you have a great idea and you're explaining it to them, to your family and your parents. But in the end, your father says, all right, but will you be able to make money off of it? To make money off of something, it means to earn a profit or money while you're doing it. The first one, OFF, is off. But the second one, OF, is of, always, of. To earn money or to make money off of something. Back to passion. There are so many examples of people who were shot down or discouraged by other people, but they persisted. They stayed consistent and magic happened. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he co-founded, aka Apple. But instead of just finding an excuse to let go and get on with a normal life, he pursued his passion for technology and founded Next, another company, and acquired Pixar, and then returned to Apple again. Beyoncé faced many rejections while auditioning for many music groups, but she persisted and finally became Beyoncé. Of course, I'm not saying that you necessarily need to be famous or be a billionaire to be considered as successful in life. I think if you feel that sense of fulfillment and pure joy and happiness, then you can be sure that you must have done something right. To be turned down means to be rejected. Turned down. Turned down. To be turned down. For example, you ask someone out on a date and they politely refuse or say no. And you're talking to your friend later and you say, she turned me down, bro. It means she said no. When you continue to do something, no matter how difficult it is or how much other people tell you not to do this, oh, it's too difficult, it's not worth it, but you do it, you keep doing it, you can say you are persisting. Persist. Persist. You are persisting. Learning English can be tough, but you persist. Well done. No matter how busy life gets or how busy his schedule is, he still persists with his workout routine. Persists with. To persist with something. AKA stands for also known as. When you want to talk about two things or two nouns that are the same thing or have the same meaning, you can use AKA. For example, you go to New York and when you come back, you say, I was in the Big Apple, aka NYC. I'm thinking of getting a new gaming console, aka the latest version of PlayStation. The boss of their home, aka their 5-year-old daughter, rules with an iron fist. If we let go of the fear and not settle for the good enough, then the sky's the limit. We should believe in ourselves, in our inherent uniqueness and abilities, and pursue our passion without overthinking too much about it, so that in the end, we wouldn't look back and say, what if? What if I had persisted just a bit more? I might have gotten it. Do you think we need consistency or talent to achieve what we want? Share your thoughts with me in the comments and I will try to correct your sentences a bit. Stay awesome and see you soon. Bye bye.